Greetings and salutations, welcome back to another GuruMatt Streams, World of Warcraft. Last episode, we've tried and failed to actually succeed in starting the new event. That's kind of my bad. Ooh, I got stuff done. That was kind of my bad. I didn't log in to check before I started streaming to make sure everything was going alright, and then I started streaming and was like, you know what, let's just doof off and see if things can eventually kick off. It didn't. Spoiler alert, it didn't. But the quest is now given to us, so this is going to kick us off for the War of the Thorns.
The Legion has fallen. A new threat rises. Disturbing messages are arriving from our operatives in Orgrimmar. Join me at Stormwind Keep to discuss the matter further.
Thank you, Anduin, for your timely intervention. So, the quest description is, as the Legion's presence wanes from our world, a new threat has arisen. It is with a heavy heart that I must ask you to put your life on the line for the Alliance once more. I have received a disturbing message. Oh yeah, I think he just said all that. So we are going to report to the King, Anduin, and I am actually geared up, looking spiffy like a guard, because I am for the Alliance. The last couple expansions, I've been working for Stormwind pretty heavily, so I feel confident as a guard. I am one of you! And of course, I am streaming just because, in case someone wanted to stop by. This is like, I think, the exact worst time for me to stream, to be honest. But I don't mind. If someone stops by, it's great. Hey there, Mega Meme. That's actually a great meme from World of Warcraft. Did someone say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? It's one of the chat memes that they used to have all the time. You have fought bravely in the name of the Alliance time and time again. For that, I owe you a great debt of gratitude. But even more must be asked, I fear. See, the Horde Uprising. Given the potential of the Azerite to change the face of warfare, it comes as no surprise that the war chief seeks to lay claim to it. Reports indicate that she is mobilizing an army to march on Sithilis, the site of the Great Wound. Heroes of the Horde and the Alliance fought side by side during Argus' campaign. To think that Sylvanas is ready to cast that unity aside. Speak with Matthias Shaw. I want you to oversee our presence in Sithilis. Okay.
A king is only as noble as the causes he serves.
Do it.
New information.
We'll talk to this dude right here. Hi there, Matthias. You see, this guy normally is like decked out. He's a rogue, and he's a spy master. So normally he's decked out in like black clothing. He is actually looking spiffy. Hey there, Solaris Gaming.
What needs done? And
yes, the PC. Go to your PC. The update is out for you. Wait, our reports were wrong. The Horde, the clever bumpsters. I'll give them that. They diverted at the North Fork of the Barrens are now are marching on Ashenvale. So, Sithilis actually is on Kalimdor, so it looks like they're going down south. But then they're like, nope, actually we're going to go this way. The Kaldore forces already set sail for Sithilis. Must be halfway there by now. The only defenders still in the area are the Narnassian City Guard. They are en route to Astranar, but they won't last long against an army. Their commander goes by the name of Dilaran Summermoon. Kind of hippie-ish, but that's the race of hippies, so. Find her, GuruMatt, and buy us time. We will get our fleet there as soon as we can.
Sleep with one eye open.
Alright. Take the portal. There's a portal. Yep, right over here. Hey there, Golden Gamer. Good to see you, man. Golden Gamer says, quick, the update on Fortnite. It's taking years. Aw. It's a bummer.
Peace be with you.
Oh no, that's somewhere else. I need to go this way. Onwards and upwards to inevitable victory. I am here to save my hometown. Well, I mean, former hometown, because I'm not dressed like you guys anymore.
So many bodies.
My sisters lie slain.
Ooh. It failed. We could not stop them.
That's a bummer.
Our outposts were taken by surprise. They fell one by one. The guards were poisoned.
I'm betting that's like
There were
a thing that the
Not
enemy
even they were spared.
horde did.
I only hope that
Like the
someone
undead
managed to
love poisoning people.
Forgive me, friend. Who did you say you were? Are you the one Malfurion spoke of?
Yes, I am. The light of Elune, my sisters lie slain on the soft earth.
The loss of life.
Oh yeah. Night elves turn into a wisp when they die.
Please bless the fallen.
Honor the bodies of the fallen soldiers in Astronar. Basically,
My people will endure.
it's bad.
There is much to
It's
be
much
done.
bad. It's a lot of bad. Well, except that the knives of the Forsaken tread carefully, all's not as it seems. The butchers who did this still skulk within Astronar. If you find them, give them what they deserve. Oh, dude, so many dead. That's no bueno. Solaris asks what time it is for me. In the upper right hand corner, you see it is 5:06 local time. Alright, so what we gotta do, we gotta talk to these dead bodies, I guess, and be like, honoring, press F to pay respects. Oh. And of course, the skulkers, we gotta destroy them wherever they may be. And it's PM. Yeah, it's not AM for me. AM, I tried getting up early to stream, and that just did not happen. I was like, I'm gonna go to bed and wake up, hopefully, alright in the morning. And I did. It was fine. I had a good day. Also, Guru can confirm that playing to the end of this event gives a really cool reward. It's worth it. Nice. That's what I'm hoping for. Do you hear the screams? Yes, I heard the screams. They're your screams. Now that someone who could actually fight is facing you, chucklers, hecklers, undeaders. I don't know. They were dead once. They're now dead again. They are undead twice. I always wonder, can you raise an undead? Like, I know you raise them up once, but you would think you should be able to raise them up again. I mean, there's no real reason unless you truly break it apart to the point where it can't reform.
No survivor.
Alright, now I'm just looking around to see about trying to kill people. It sounds bad, but they're already dead, so I don't feel that bad. And it's PM Solaris Gaming. It's you can see right there, local time, PM. Alright, so I need 3 more deadites.
For the Dark Lady.
I'll grab that guy over there. And then this guy over here. And there we go. This should be enough. This is what I like about playing a tank. This is the type of character I love to play. Especially on as a Death Knight. You are very survivable. It doesn't matter how many people are fighting you. You just attack slowly, but you usually attack a lot in an area. So it's more worth it just to get a whole bunch of people fighting you at once. Alright, the wisps. They sing with sorrow, but also with purpose. The forest stirs aglow with their light. That sound in the distance. Could it be our Shando? Quickly, GuruMatt. Malfurion beckons.
The Horde will pay for
Alright.
this incursion.
No, WoW isn't updated. My only weakness.
Do you
At least I'll be able to catch up and race Guru since I'm a mage and can just instantly teleport everywhere. That's not wrong. And I don't know if I should be walking. You know what? Let's just walk. Meander. This whole place is probably gonna burn. Oh wait, I can fly. I forgot. I forget these things. I'm so used to being in places where I can't fly that it reminds me that I can occasionally. So I'm in my... Like, what the funny thing about this thing is, like, the way he looks like he's controlling it is just ridiculous. He's got, like, scrunched up little arms, and it's, like, up to his knees, and he's just like, I'm barely fitting in here. This was built for a goblin. What am I doing piloting this thing? Sorry, man. It's good. Machine. You gotta use it. It flies. I know. I need Kalimdor Pathfinder Part 2. I'm almost got that. I'm like close. Although this is probably going to delay that a bit. Good event. So yeah, I just wanted to point out, like, there he is. He's just kind of sitting in there. Not even really grabbing the controls, but he likes to pretend. Oh my. This looks interesting.
You will come no further, Banshee Queen.
Yeah, what he said.
Soldiers, no! Do not rush them!
Whoa, they all did. Again.
Oh, fools. At least
Oh no,
now
some of
you
them were
have
orcs. A
dangerous
lot of
You
them
may
were
pass
orcs.
through the wall, hero. The wisps will not harm you.
Wow, that is cool, but something that probably cannot be sustained.
Greetings, friend.
The Horde will come to regret the day they stepped into Darkshore. Mark my words, hidden amongst the leaves. When the Horde invaded, I did my best to thwart them, but it is unknown how many forces have made passage already. This wall will slow them down, but it will not halt their attack entirely. Malfurion's ears perk. He still has ears? He does. Do you hear that, hero? The ancients call to us. We must protect them at all costs, GuruMatt. They see what our eyes cannot, what your elf eyes cannot see, and they hear what our elf ears cannot perceive. I have druids in the Twilight Vale. Go find them, send them to the Grove of the Ancients. I will reinforce the wall. Find 8 hidden druids of the Claw. Hey there, Coates. Good to see you. Oh my, so if we took... Okay, so no, the thing is, this barrier is powered by all these wisps. So if they didn't have a ton of dead night elves, Megumeme, they wouldn't be able to use this barrier. Mercy for the mad. The ruin wrought by the Horde is driving the children of the forest mad. Chief among them are the Blackwood Furblogs. Yeah, Furblogs. Great name for a creature. They have given into the madness and are a threat to everyone. If left to their madness, they could strike us from behind while our forces engage the Horde. It pains me to ask this, but please, when you are in the Twilight Vale, put these creatures out of their misery before they endanger anyone else.
May nature guide you.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer. It's like, man, Thorn War is my favorite anime. You're not wrong.
The Banshee Queen seeks to capture the World Tree. Dalaran, travel to our outposts.
Alright,
Gather every
traveling
soldier
to
you
an
can find and bring
outpost.
them here.
I wouldn't say that your teleporting powers are the ones that are going to make the difference. I'm going to say your DPS is going to make the difference. Because I level slow. Or, I mean, I destroy things slowly.
Farewell.
So I talk to all these people and be like, hey, you must go to the Grove, duders. But I also want to get credit for killing the Furblogs, so we are also going to be doing that. Ow. Ow. So far, so good. I enjoy the setup. Like, it's very much an event to be a part of. It feels much like, you know, the world is changing, big things are happening, that you're making a difference. Even if everyone else... I like to pretend that no one else is here except me, and that I'm the only one that they dispatched. Alright. I just need 2 more of those guys, but I really want to look for more Druids of the Claw. I might as well... Oh, I can't do that while I'm under attack. Never mind. Alright. And then, of course, I've always loved the lore. Like, even leveling up through this game, the lore is what kind of kept me interested in what was going on. I would read all the quests. I would see what they were actually asking me to do. I wouldn't necessarily remember them all that well, but I would still be like, what's going on? What's happening? Why am I over here doing X, Y, or Z? Like, give credit where credit's due. They at least try very hard to make everything you do matter to the people involved. Even from a low level, even if it's not a ton, they're still like, hey, we need your help on killing these spiders because they're very annoying and our crops are doing poorly.
What brings you here?
Okay. We did our due diligence. We got our more things done. Unfortunately, the Horde advance is continuing onwards. So what will happen next?
I am glad you stand with us.
Oh, this is the captain we were supposed to meet. And of course, the Mercy, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, a monstrous shredder. It's just like me! Only a monster. Curse those goblins and their infernal machines. Yeah, this... They are using a shredder to desecrate our sacred grove. We need this monstrosity taken down. Oh, there it is.
You take the shredder. I will drive the invaders from the grove.
And everyone else is already fighting it. And it's gonna die. And it is dead. That was easy.
I serve the Kaldori.
Well done. These trees have so many stories to tell. Alright, tell me a bedtime story, Ancient of Lore. The Ancients of the Forest are all connected to one another. We can sense a disturbance from deep within our roots. I can feel it now, GuruMatt. Alright, I gotta get the voice. I can feel it now, GuruMatt. The rumble of the footsteps in the distance. The thundering clamor of war. With every branch they break, they awaken the ancients. Soon, my brethren, we'll answer in kind, for nothing shall disrupt the balance of nature. A disturbance is near. Our kindred spirits cry for help. Seek it out and restore the balance. Find those who cry for help within the Blackwood Den. Thank you, thank you. It also does give you time to catch up, that is true. I was very much inspired by Lord of the Rings. Like the treants from that. What games do you play beside the Escapist 2 Raft? Well, I liked Subnautica. I played that for a while. I'm waiting. Hopefully it'll update again one day.
After you, champion. If you would like me to incapacitate any of them, just say so. The Furbolgs are normally a peaceful tribe.
Okay.
Being ousted from their home must have sent them into a frenzy.
I'm supposed to walk with the Elder, I guess? Oh, I don't know. Maybe he just ran away. I'm being hidden. What is this person trying to tell me? The Horde have already set up camp here, but we can still strike back. Their war machines are terrible to behold, but they're still machines. The machines do not work well when you go in and hack up a bunch of their inner workings. I like the cut of this captain's jib. If we could sabotage but a few of them, that could mean dozens of lives saved. Let us make the most of this opportunity.
The Horde would pay
Okay,
for
so what does this do? Sleeping Platter, Astalarian to incapacitate this target. Okay. So they're gonna hang out with me. We're gonna slowly meander around, rescue people, as well as don't at me. We're gonna rescue people as well as destroy these Horde machines, these infernal contraptions. Hey there, Coats. Hey there, Shepherd Power. Just stopping by to say hi. It's good to see you guys. Okay, thankfully you kept me hidden the whole time. Guru, name a game you dislike, says Guru Gamer. Or Golden Gamer, I should say, Guru Gamer. A game that I dislike. Now that's hard because most games you dislike, you don't keep playing. And so it's like, they don't really stick in your brain all that much. A game I dislike. That's... I'm gonna have to think upon that. That's a good one. I would have to say, well, I mean, okay, I don't want to say I hate this game because I know people are gonna be like, but I love this game. Why do you hate it? I'm like, no, I don't hate the game. I dislike Terraria. Not to say it's a bad game. People love the game. They have a ton of fun with it. It's just one of those. I'm just not a fan of the art style or the play style. Like it's a lot like Minecraft, but it's just, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. I couldn't get into it, so I would say I dislike it even if I'm not like, oh, this game is terrible. Like, it's not a terrible game. It's just not my personal cup of tea. Like me says, Guru, what was your least favorite WoW expansion and why? Mine is World of Draenor. Warlords of Draenor. I don't know why, but it was just horribly boring. My least favorite expansion, I think, was Cataclysm, only because I was like, I was like a, like South Shore was my second home in the Alliance. And so there was so many things that the Alliance lost. I think they also lost Theramore in that expansion, or maybe that's a little later. But they lost South Shore. There was just a whole bunch of things that just went wrong for them. And it was like, I was just sad. I was just super sad.
There are so many of them.
Coat says you're not allowed to have opinions online. You're not entirely wrong in that respect. Okay. So wait, I did all the turn. Okay, so basically I'm done here and I just can fly away. My people need me. Up and away. I love that she can make people incapacitated, but I never needed to use that. She kept me hidden. I didn't need to incapacitate anyone. I just was sneaking by them the whole way. I didn't need to fight anyone, so unless there was a quest I missed, which would have been bad.
Have the Furbolgs been returned to the wild?
He's bellowing in pain.
The disturbance has become more severe. I am sensing a powerful force in our midst. It is unlike anything I have ever felt before. It comes from the earth itself. You and the Larian Summer Moon must seek it out, GuruMatt. Go to the water's edge, to the place you can call Nazjavel.
Find the source of Onu's pain. No, I just got to the shredder and they just finished killing it. Ha 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 ha. You're gonna have to wait some more to catch up, Mega Meme. You wish you had a Sky Golem? Ah, yeah. It took me I think it took me a while to get this thing. Worth it in the end, though. I also have a mount, the mount where you can actually have people ride on top of you for other people that don't have flying in a particular area. So it's pretty nice. Oh no, they're bombing this place pretty severely. Alright.
I serve the Caldor.
No. I want to talk to... Okay, just touch this thing, I guess. Oh, okay, I broke it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch it. It broke on its own. Not my fault. Not my fault.
There is much to be done.
The wake is something new. We thought the glow from this place was Elun's light, but appears to be Azerite the Horde so desperately desire. Of course it is. You must defeat the Horde and their vile war chief, though it might cost us that which we hold most dear. Not must dear. Azerite denial. Collect Azerite from 6 Azerite deposits. No Horde allowed. The Horde forces in this area are trying to collect as much Azerite as possible. No doubt they intend to weaponize it and slay any Horde forces you can find. They must not be allowed to get their hands on this Azerite.
My people will endure.
Okay, so we gotta grab this stuff and get the other people not to grab the stuff. Got it. Hey there, Slowest Gaming. Welcome back. So I think because we have to kill more Horde than collect things, we prioritize looking for Horde and killing them. Like over here. And here. That actually right there is one of the best things about being a Death Knight. The ability to yank people towards you like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Yes, I forgot the name of Mortal Kombat briefly. It's not my fault. It's a game that has not... I have not actually played much of it ever. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I fell. It's my bad. It's my bad. I'm sorry. I failed. Yeah, like it makes them go to sleep, Mega Meme. I don't know what it's used for because I never had to use them. She just kept me. She kept me hidden the whole time. Okay, we got a grunt down. Always loot the bodies. Like pro tip, unless you're too lazy. But I mean, that's usually a decent amount of gold. No matter what you're doing. By the light of a loon! Blow them up! Oh, James, my buddy, he's like... He's my friend. I'm streaming at the moment. Maybe I should probably make it so people can't see other people's names on here, but oh well. Yep. Yep, and YouTube. Also, Guru, what is your opinion on WoW removing its purchase requirement, making it so you only need to get a subscription? I think it was kind of where the game needed to go. I mean, to be honest, you gotta lower the barrier of entry at this point. I mean, there's no other reason for, like, people that are new to the game to pick it up other than other people they know are already playing. So, if you're like, hey, all you have to do is pay 15 bucks and you can play this really cool game, more people are going to be interested in trying to play it. If you're like, occasionally we will have sales where you can buy all the expansions on the cheap, or you can only buy to a certain expansion before your personal budget gets overrun, and then you have to pay $15 on top of all that, just like everyone else before you. It's like, well, maybe I don't want to, but they're like, you know, we want more new players. We gotta have more new players, or else
glad you stand with us.
It does not work out for you in the long run. Did you hear his voice? Malfurion seeks our aid. Wait, can we? Caw-caw, caw-caw, caw-caw. Yeah, I think that's Malfurion. That's the bird dude. We will go and...
Brothers and sisters, the Horde is pressing further into Darkshore.
Uh-oh.
Rally at the Wild Bend River.
We are on our way, good Malfurion, sir. There we go, right there. Yeah, Azurite's going to be a huge, huge deal in the upcoming patch. Or expansion, I should say. Hey there, Lightning and Dice. Oi, oi, ya Jap, Aussie. I am in Japan and I'm on Aussie time, on an Aussie server, so... It's a little racist, though. It's our bird friend. He has called us from a distance.
I must protect the
We must push them back. We do not fight alone, GuruMatt. On this day, the ancients will bear you in their branches. Hold back nothing in your defense of our forests. Join the ancients to slay horde enemies. Alright. Sweet. We get to hop on and have fun. Hold tightly to my branches, Death Knight. Okay. What do we do? Okay, so crashing leap forward, stunning everything. Bam. We've got a hurl boulder. And then we have a smashing grow. A nourishing grow. Okay, so we throw, leap, and then repair. Okay, good enough. This is a little awkward, but okay. Leap, for justice. I think it's worth it just to spam the throw and get as many people tagged, because they're just going down quick. Yeah. And bam, last one. I will return you to safety, GuruMatt. Hold on tight. Sorry, James. I am not going back to play Horde with you.
How might nature serve?
I am Alliance. You guys are invading my home, okay? I can't join you. And keep the language clean, dude. For every foe we slay, 2 more take their place. We are too few in number to stand toe to toe. We must fall back, GuruMatt. Strategy can yet overcome numbers. We will regroup at Darnassus. I will send for Teldrassil.
Nature stands with you.
Alright. It is bad. Like, we got a lot of hordes. And, wait, regroup at Darnassus? So I actually have to go all the way back here? Yeah, I do. How do I get there faster? I think if I go back over here and hit the flight path, maybe? I can't, I'm not a mage. I can't teleport. For the Alliance, not the Horde. I used to play a Tauren Paladin, which I didn't mind. Like, Taurens are great, Paladins are awesome. Tauren Paladins are pretty cool. And I had a lot of fun with it, but I missed me my Alliance. I liked my Death Knight. I love playing on the Alliance side of things. I was not content playing on the Horde side. Like, a lot of their recent writing, I don't know what it is, but it's just like, I don't agree with any of their choices. No pocket heal. No more pocket heal. Okay, so if you get an Alliance character, I do plan on leveling a healer up to max. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to go Shaman or a Priest. I don't think I'm going to play another Paladin healer. Golden Gamer says that their picture went away and they don't know why. That's an interesting problem. You got 110 Gnome Warrior. Not bad, not bad. Yay, Darnassus teleport. I know. I'm like... why do I have to be so slow? Also, like, this is the sort of stuff that happened during the Cataclysm, where, like, big things happened, Maw the Void. Yeah, like, this used to be nice, and then hole in the ground. I wonder what other titles I have that are... Let's see... Artisan, Bane of the Fallen King. So I actually was very proud. I got of Darnassus, of Gnomeregan, of Ironforge, and of Stormwind. That's something you had to do in Wrath of the Lich King, which is several things ago, and I think I only got it after I was bored. I got like a couple of them. I had to finish all of them when I was bored later. Of the Iron Binding of the Nightfall. Like, some of them you just get them from doing raids. Oh, here we go. This is the big tree, guys. And this is what makes it scenic. This is why I like flying. You get to look around and be like, ooh, it's so beautiful and so pretty. It's all going up in smoke. It's all gonna be flamed. Hey there, Multicheesy. Good to see you. No, I know you can still get them, Megameme. I'm not saying that you couldn't. I was just saying those were things that it took me a while to get, and I'm proud that I got them. I mean, you didn't have to get them in Wrath of the Lich King. I guess I did misspeak. Oh, I forgot you could just land here and then use that teleport to go in. Okay, you know what? We're flying in. That's fine. One good last look before everything burns down. So this is actually a tree island. It is a ginormous tree. It is huge. They call it the World Tree for a reason. I think there were more than one. And then one of them also got burned down. If I remember right, but... by Archimon during Burning Crusade, I think. Beauty of the scenery with flying. Oh, please. Most of my playtime is spent in loading screens. Wrecked. I don't know what you mean by that, but it seems like I come out the winner. Oh, this is... Look at these graphics. They're going away. Someone else had the same idea I did. Nice, calm, peaceful before the storm. So if you notice in the trees there are wisps, those are passed on night elves. In the real-time strategy of World of Warcraft before it was MMO, wisps were actually used to gather resources. So they have a history of being used for stuff, so even after you pass on, your spirit has can contribute to society essentially. And then in some of the multiplayer, or some of the other expansions, like in Burning Crusade, wisps were used to help defeat enemies. But obviously they're like nucleuses of power of passed on individuals that eventually can be used up. They're a resource, and unfortunately once they're gone for good. It says if you delete a world or a character in Terraria, it doesn't get deleted, but it goes into your trash bin. So if you're hunting for cool world seeds, you'll have to delete all of the worlds twice. That's terrible. Alright, so we are in Darnassus. I am of Darnassus, even though I look like a soldier from Stormwind. You know what? Let's go ahead and make me of Stormwind, because that's actually more accurate.
I serve the Kaldorei.
These are troubling times, GuruMatt. We must gather our strength. A looming threat. If we hope to push the Horde out of our lands, we must call upon all the strength of the wind of our people. Go seek out the druids, the priestesses, our sentinels. Make the call to arms and watch as the Kaldorei rise to action. Only together can we hope to end the stalemate at Wild Bend River. When you are finished, report to Malfurion Stormrage. He awaits our fleet in Ruthrin Village. Rally the Kaldorei forces.
Horde will pay for this incursion.
Yeah, Megameme, the event is definitely not finished. There's also going to be this retaking of Lordaeron. And so, yeah, it's not going to be released until next week. Hey there, mister. How you doing, man? Let's see, these are the Archdruids of the Claw.
I assist you.
I can hear the drums of war echoing through the forest. The Druids of the Claw stand ready to protect this land from all who would destroy it. So the Druids of the Claw are the Druids that like to shapeshift. The Horde have halted their advance at the Wild Bend River. We must push them back at once.
Be careful.
That's bummer coat. No, Megameme, the retaking of Lordaeron is going to be before BFA. It's the second half of this event. Yeah, mister, I don't know. Sometimes people have trouble with the notifications. So, Captain of the Darnassian Army, which they're not terrible, but they've just been sitting in Darnassus this whole time, and a bunch of people that are stronger than them are headed this way. So, greetings. Do you seek instructions in the art of war? No, like, have you seen me? Have you seen this face? I've died, and I'm actually undead technically, but I've risen for the Alliance. Captain, the Horde have reached the Wild Bend River. We cannot hold them for long.
Good luck, friend.
We must take action. Sensibles, forward face. Huntress, you're to reinforce the southern border of Darkshore. Bring the glaive throwers. These things are awesome. Occasionally you get to ride in them. They wreck. So, here's the thing. We're gathering all our forces and leaving. Does that mean nothing's going to be able to save Darnassus if someone comes for it? Like, that wouldn't be good. Wait, okay, it's an exclamation point. Do I want to do the fishing daily? No, I think I'm good. Alright, the priestesses of Elune. What you doing?
Greetings.
Elune be with you, Death Knight. Priestess, we require your aid to hold the horde at Wildbend River.
Go in peace.
Dark Shore is under attack. Send word to the High Priestess at once. Sisters, come with me. We must protect our lands from the horde. You guys, you don't have any mounts? You're just gonna walk? Like, that's gonna take a while. You should mount up. Okay, alright, you know what you do. You do what you do. We do what we do. So Malfurion must be told that... Okay, report to Malfurion Stormrage. Oh, and yay, okay, so it's this village out here. I can take the teleporter. I don't have to fly. Here's the teleporter. Boop. How easy was that? Megmean says, I wonder if they burned down Teldrassil only because everyone just leaves to go fight. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Like, no one's protecting it anymore. Everyone's gone.
How may I aid you?
No matter the odds, we must stay strong.
Our fleet has returned from Silithus.
Oh.
Be praised.
Silithus. I've been calling it Sithilus this whole time.
We must hold our ground until they arrive. Your deeds will not be forgotten by the Kaldori, hero. The aid you lend in these dark times could make all the difference.
I certainly hope so.
Our will be stronger than their machines of war.
I like that, like, just a bunch of people are obscuring them. I can't see who's talking.
Our day will come.
Alright. Is that it? Check the Darkstorm map now. There should be something new. Oh. Oh, there's world quests. I guess this is what we have to do now. Also, really good items, too. Oh my gosh. Like, look in comparison. Well, not that, obviously. But look in comparison. Not. Why is it not letting me look in comparison? There we go. The Greaves, way better. Yeah, let's go get some pants. War camp assaulted. Well, time to go assault. Let's go to Dark Shore. Take care, Beltacheesy. Have good luck studying. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do the world quests and then see what kind of gear we can get. So it was a decent start. Obviously, this isn't the completed act, and this tree is still up. I thought it was going to be burning today, but apparently not. It's going to be in a future episode. Yeesh, what a letdown. Megmean says, they're a little worse than the gear I have. It's just likely for those that never got good gear during Legion. And Coat says, have you noticed the Portal 2 talk on your Discord? I have. A little bit. I've seen people talking about Portal 2 and that other people should play it. I don't know if they've been saying I should play some more. There are maps you can download for Portal 2 that are custom maps that are like, there's one that's really like apparently really involved that I've been looking at and going, maybe I should go back and play that. Sounds like a fun thing to do. So I'll probably end up doing that. I don't think it would be a stream though. I think it would just be me playing. Yeah, there are really cool maps. I think it was like Portal Mel or something like that. Is the one that sticks out in my brain. Okay, let's go assault a war camp. I want to get some pants that are really good. Yeah, and I obviously have not super well geared up. Because when I was playing, I stopped way before the latest raids. Actually, I think I was playing just after the second raid came out. There's like 3 more or 2 more since then. Probably 3.
Enemy forces are striking at us from the north.
All right.
It's time we take the fight to them, champion.
I'm taking the fight to them, champion. Mel was in Portal Stories. Mod. Yeah. And it seemed like something would be fun to check out. I wonder what this is. Oh, this is the bonus event. Okay, that makes sense. You will not stand for this. Evil creatures from beyond the mortal court. No, like they're just horde. That's a really sad thing that I dislike about this whole thing. We just fought against like a group of enemies that would literally wanted to enslave everyone everywhere, just to try and beat another even scarier group of things because they were afraid of them. And we fought them off. And we fought the scary things off that they were afraid of before. I don't know if we're going to see the last of those things either. But we fought those off, we fought them off, and now we're like, the planet's dying, it's bleeding, and oh, guess what? The planet blood is actually really good for using for materials, and now we have to fight over it? Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. No, I know what happened on the Broken Shore, the betrayal, and then further betrayal. And you know, it wasn't even that much of a betrayal. It was like the Horde side like had a bunch of troops trying to protect the Alliance assaults, but guess what? They were about to be overrun, so they made the judgment call to book it before they were completely just murdered. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know there is, but like at some point you have to be like, maybe we should band together and stop fighting each other. But they always come up with reasons why we should keep fighting. And I think that's like poor writing. I know the reason they want to keep the factions apart. Like they can't have the Horde and Alliance be buddy-buddy. Let's be honest. If they did that, then you wouldn't have Horde versus Alliance anymore. You just have World of Warcraft, the game. So they have to keep coming up with reasons why they don't want to hang out together, and like just looking at the things that they face, like the threats, it seems harder and harder to write that they don't like it. No, I say it's a good thing that they booked it. I wasn't saying that it was a bad thing that they booked it. I'm just saying they were going to be overrun and die, and so they said, okay, we need to jet. That wasn't very well explained to the Alliance. They just saw that their king was left to dry, fight off against the big bad, and die. And so of course they're mad about that, I understand, but I agree, they should have left. They were in an untenable position. Their war chief was attacked and almost dying, although I don't know why they had that war chief on there in the first place, because he's one of the worst fighters on their side. Okay, so this is why I love being a night elf. I run away, and then I hit the I'm now invisible button, and they don't remember that I exist, and they leave me alone. Yeah, I know, he did die. I'm saying he shouldn't have been there in the first place. He was the worst fighter out of all of them. Okay, I got new pants. Yay, I guess. Oh yeah, I got some other stuff that I forgot to vendor. So like, I don't blame the Horde side of things. I blame the Horde side of things for not explaining better what went on. And yeah, of course the Alliance are mad. And then, let's face it, the current Horde war chief is not making things any better. Like, there's no like, hey, you know, we had to do a hard thing and we're sorry that for your loss or anything. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna attack you now a lot. And we're also gonna do some sketchy things to try and keep me alive, because as an undead, I feel that I should keep living. Oh, so these are the different weapons you can pick up, and it will be better than my currently equipped legendary weapon by a little bit. Oh, that's gonna be sad. Code says, ordering around 33 mantises and stuff. Should I make an opening video? Hey man, if that's what you like, that's what you want to do, feel free. In 15 days. And let's see what this is like.
Those monstrous goblins are drilling for fuel for their war machines.
That's no
and
bueno.
their defilement.
Alright, so disable the pump. Exploded good. Disable pump good. Helping. See, I love encountering squishies in the wild because I love being their tank, just randomly. Just like, oh, you need a tank? I'm here for you, man. Please DPS these things faster. I am so slow. Let's see. What am I hoping for the update? I'm sad that we're gonna see the tree burn, but I'm hoping that just cool things come out of it. Like, one of the good things about this update, this whole expansion, is Anduin is a new king, and he really needs to come into his own. He really needs to have his own, like, his own reign, so to speak. He has to be his own hero, is what I would say. Like, he's lived in his father's shadow, who has been in several expansions since, I think, since the beginning of Warcraft, and kind of led the Alliance through thick and thin. And now it's a new king, and we got to figure out what's going on from there.
Their assault. You bought us time.
Oh, I don't want to replace my weapon. Actually, let's bag, and then get it over here so I can look at it better. Oh, and actually, let's jet up so I'm not being attacked. Although that is cool looking, not gonna lie. What do we got? Just slightly better damage, 1 more stamina, a lot more haste. Alright, you got me, man. Goodbye, artifact weapon that I've been using forever. You shall be missed. What do I want to replace up here that I'm not using or needing? This tabard that I don't care about. There we go. Alright, for the Alliance, they got a new weapon. Although, I think, yeah, that's the same weapon right there. And actually, since I'm maxed out on rep, I don't think it gives me any reputation. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, let's go get some booties for my feeties. And I don't think there's any more world quests except in that area. Okay, that's fair. Eggman says, I gotta start doing the world quest too in case they're exclusive transmogs. That is true. We don't know if these items are not exclusive or not. They just might be.
The Horde has established a foothold beyond the borders of Ashenvale. Rally the druids who watch over the forest.
Oh, so this was literally what I just did earlier. It's fair. I don't mind it. Druids hiding in a bush. Hiding behind a tree. Alright, let's see if we can gather a bunch of these dudes up. So yeah, I was talking about Anduin earlier. He really is, like, especially the last expansion, especially towards the end of it, really didn't know whether or not he was going to be a good king. Doesn't know whether or not he should be king. And so it's a good time to kind of get him situated with what's going on. And what it's like to really tough it out and be a king. And I just got wrecked by a whole bunch of spellcasters. I did not do that right. So I guess I shouldn't be trying to gather them all up at once, like I've been doing. Just because of that reason. They attack from range and I can't get them close enough to me to make a difference. One at a time, and it is. Maybe two if I can grab one closer to me. There we go. Alright. I can put up a shield that negates spell damage. Probably help out a little. Yeah, you're right. So many well-known weapons are just no longer in the game. I also agree, like, there is a certain amount of, you gotta make things a little exclusive to make it worthwhile to play. You know, if people go around and go, man, if only I was here during XYZ, I could have gotten this. That makes you want to play future events, so that you can be the person that was there and be like, yeah, I got to be part of that. Let's see if I can get... Alright. Let's help this person out. He's doing the same thing I was.
Saloon smiles upon you, hero. As do I.
Woohoo! Oh, they're indestructible! That means that they will never deteriorate. They have durability forever. Which is nice. Durability is a mechanic where, you know, if you wear a piece of armor and don't keep it in good condition, eventually it will break.
The ancients stir in the face of the Horde's threat.
No, 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 no. Don't die, don't die. Yeah. There we go. I think it's like the second one of these I got. Oh well. And that's it. That is the beginnings of the War of the Thorn. This isn't the burning of Teldrassil just yet. Probably gonna have to change my title card again. Because I promised a tree burning and I did not deliver. But I guess that's what I get for not knowing ahead of time when I stream. I'm not in combat. Let me be out of combat. Not knowing ahead of time what exactly is going to be happening. But it is what it is. We are fighting for justice, truth, and the American way. Hopefully they'll update more as time goes on. We'll have to see. Where's my burning tree? Here's some burning trees for you. Here's some burning trees. They're tinier. They're not as large. But they do burn. You know, the burning of Teldrassil also might happen during the taking of Lordaeron. So, like, the events might happen at the single moment. Or the same moment, I should say. I don't know. We don't know. Things have shifted. Stuff is happening. It is what it is. But that's where it's going to be ending for me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit that like button. It really does help me out. Of course, if you want to see more and you have suggestions for me, leave comments. I love listening to them. I mean, reading them. Can't exactly listen to them, but I love reading them, and I love responding to them whenever I can and whenever a question is asked. Of course, if you haven't already subscribed, do that. If you want to see more, you know where to find me. Megmeat says, actually, if you say that, they probably will. The retaking of Lordaeron will happen, and then they'll come back and be like, what happened to our tree? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and here's the army. Look at these guys. They look so fierce. They look so fierce. I just hope the tree won't burn down while they're missing from their places. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, stay awesome.